Hi, I'm Wyatt. Welcome back. This is another episode of Win2ition MTG. Today we're bringing you more in-person cEDH gameplay. Today we'll be playing Commanders from the new set Outlaws at Thunder Junction. But before that, I'd like to take a moment and mention that at the end of the episode, we will be bringing up an MVC, or Most Valuable Card, which is given to whatever card performs the best in the game, at least in our opinion. And I'd also like to take a moment to thank our sponsor, Tales of Adventure Magic. You can go ahead and go to their website, toamagic.com, if you'd like to support us or them and buy singles or sealed product for 5% off using our promo code WIN2ITIONMTG. They have 77K listings on their website, as well as 1 million orders shipped with free tracking, and they're great people to work with. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the Commanders today, and we'll see you after the game. I am in first seat, and I will be playing Roxanne with a mulligan to 5. CJ is going second, playing Loot, and he will be keeping a hand of 6 cards today. Going third is Tavori, playing Stella Lee. He will be keeping a hand of 7 cards. And going fourth is Dane, playing Satoru, who will be keeping a hand of 6 cards.
All right, everyone ready?
Yep.
Let's go ahead and get into it here. All right, any pre-game actions?
I do.
Ooh.
I will do a Gemstone Cavern pitching a REB.
Seems good.
I will cry.
All right. I'll go ahead and get on my first turn. Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay. As my land for turn, I'm going to play a Turn Timber Serpentine Wood, shocking it in and losing 3 life. I would then like to exile a Simian Spirit Guide from my hand. And tap for a green and play a Sylvan Library.
I pass on it.
Sylvan Library.
Mm-hmm.
Resolved.
I pass priority.
All right, I will pass the turn.
I'll draw for turn. Play a Polluted Delta. I will go grab a... I'll grab this Drop Island. Soul Ring.
Yep.
Tap for 2 and a green. Play my own Sylvan Library.
Okay.
His turn was just mine, but better.
Pass turn.
Strictly
Feeling a
I'm
little
draw-
left out here.
I'm gonna draw a card. I'll play a Bloodstained Mire. I'll crack it. Lose a life. I will get a Volcanic Island. I will tap it for a red and cast Ragavan.
It's a good card.
That is a good card.
Pass turn.
I will draw my card for turn. Play a City of Brass and a Mana Crypt. And then I will pass the turn.
All right. On tap, upkeep, and draw. I will draw 2 additional due to Sylvan Library. Oh no. Take 8.
That doesn't bode well.
Take 8 moment.
Pass.
Untaps. Upkeep. Sylvan Library trigger.
It's exciting.
Yeah. I did not want to mulligan to 4, unfortunately.
I'll
That's fair.
take 8. Play a Training Center as land for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Tap for 3. Cast Loot.
Key to everything.
Pass the turn.
Untap. I'll keep draw. I'll play a Minimo. Combat. I will attack Dane.
Yeah, hit the players down. I'll take 2.
2. Get a treasure token and then exile it out of your library, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Reanimate.
Okay. Would have been nice.
I'm gonna sacrifice this treasure for a red. I'm gonna just cast my commander.
Mm-hmm.
Any responses?
Nope.
Pass priority.
Pass priority.
Oh, pass.
All right. Upkeep trigger. Odd to take life. I will not take any damage. I will draw a card for turn. I'm going to play Ancient Tomb for my mana for turn. And then I'm going to cast this Pitiless Plunderer by tapping Tomb for 2 mana, 1 on City of Brass, and Mana Crypt. So I'll take 3 life altogether. And then I'm going to pass the turn.
All right. I'll move to my turn. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'll get 2 additional for Sylvan Library. I'm going to take 8 again. Go to 21. I would like to play my land for turn as a mountain.
21.
I'm going to tap my Turn Timber Serpentine and play an Elvish Mystic.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then I'd also would like to gamble. Responses?
None from me.
I'll pass on gamble.
I'll also pass on gamble.
Okay. Okay. 7 cards in hand, so I'll have one of you pick. All right, Tabori, if you could pick any one card, please.
What we got?
Wheel of Fortune.
All right.
And I'll pass my turn.
All right. Untapped. Upkeep. Loot will trigger. I have 2 permanents of different types. Exile a Molten Duplication. And then Survival of the Fittest.
Oofa doofa. As scary as survival is, there is still a Stella on the battlefield.
That's true.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I don't know what.
Go to my draw.
Mm-hmm.
Draw 2 additional from Sylvan. We're going to take 8.
Oh, lots of taking 8 around the table.
Yeah.
I didn't find my second land until this turn.
Yippee.
Play the Sage you as land for a turn. Play the Survival.
Mm-hmm.
I have a colorless floating from Survival, or the Soul Ring.
Mm-hmm.
Feels really bad. I'll cast Molten Duplication, copying loot.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just going to kill the original, or kill the copy. Just as good as the graveyard.
Sure, yeah. Makes sense.
I'll pass.
Got 2 mana?
Hmm.
Rather dubious.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that play. Go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Nice 2-1.
CJ, I'm going to tag you for 2.
Sure.
Trigger.
Yep. A Wild Growth.
What's that? Is it a...
It's an enchantment that allows you to tap up mana for a green, extra green. When it becomes tapped.
Yeah, I'll cast it. I'll sacrifice a treasure for a green and cast the Wild Growth.
Sure.
10 for me. Yeah, I'll put it on the Volcanic Island.
Sure.
So it's 1 spell.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tap this for 2
Mm-hmm.
and play an Arcane Signet.
Yeah.
Triggered.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good.
Well, look at that. Luckily, it's the 3 mana one.
I'll tap a blue to cast Cerulean Wisps. I will target Stella, and I will hold priority and tap it to copy the Cerulean Wisps. So I'll have a copy on the stack since this is my 3rd spell.
You got anything, Dean?
Unfortunately, I have to pass priority here.
I have to pass. Do you have anything, CJ?
I'll play this Mental Misstep.
Thank God.
Paying 2 life and targeting the original Cerulean Wisp on the stack.
Responses to Vori.
Yeah, gonna have to. Storm count 3, 4?
Yes.
4, okay. I will cast a Flusterstorm. in
Oh
response.
no.
All right. Responses, Dean.
I will unfortunately pass priority again.
I have to pass again.
Clutch up.
I will play a Force of Negation
my God.
on the original, pitching a Phyrexian Metamorph.
Alrighty. Yep, that resolves, and I still have 1 copy.
Yep.
On the, so I get to untap
Untap
it
and
once
draw.
and draw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Crisis averted
Mm-hmm.
for now.
Then I will play a Thundering Falls for turn. I haven't played a lane, right?
Nope.
No.
Okay. I'll Surveil. Definitely keeping that on top. Yeah, then I'll just pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Trigger Mana Crypt. Odds I take life. I will take 3. Draw a card for turn. Okay. I'll play land for turn, which is Verdant Catacombs. I will pay 1 life, sacrificing it, getting an Underground Sea.
Mm-hmm.
I want to tap Underground Sea for a black, City of Brass for a blue, losing 1 life, casting my commander, Satoru, the Infiltrator.
Pass priority.
Pass on it.
Yep, no responses from me.
Okay. I'm going to cast Cryptic Trilobite for no mana. Trigger on Satoru. I'm going to draw a card. Then it's going to state-based action die. And I'm going to make a treasure token.
Mm-hmm.
Cards in everyone's hands?
I have 6.
I have 2.
4.
Okay. I am going to...
Pass turn.
Not quite. I'm going to crack the treasure for a blue mana,
Mm-hmm.
tapping 2 for Mana Crypt, and
Kill
cast a Windfall.
Oh boy.
That's unfortunate. I wanted to keep my hand. Any responses? I pass.
I'll cast a Whirly Tutor on the stack.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
That seems good.
Responses?
No,
Responses?
unfortunately not.
Results.
Pass on the Whirly Tutor.
So I will grab a Eternal Witness off the Worldly Tutor and put it on top of my library.
Okay. Any further responses to the Windfall?
No.
Any responses to Windfall to worry?
Nope.
All right, we're good to resolve Windfall.
Okay, I'm going to discard Limduel's Vault, Adnaz, and
Tainted Pact.
Tainted Pact.
I got Food Chain, REB, Direfleet Daredevil, Dockside, Force of Vigor, Dualcaster.
I have a Dockside.
I have Chain of Vapor, Shore Up, Twisted Fealty, and then a Mountain.
So you had the most cards, I believe, Wyatt?
Yes, I had
That's
6.
six. All right.
So we will all draw 6.
Everyone, look at your hands. Okay.
Mhm.
I would like to play Ugin's Conjurant for 0. Draw a card off Satoru. Trigger it because it's going to die.
Mm-hmm.
Pitiless Plunderer, get a treasure token. I'm going to crack this treasure for a blue mana, and I'm going to play Mystic Remora.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to go to combat
Mm-hmm.
and attack CJ for 2. It's a 2/3 menace.
Sure.
All right, you take 2. Pass turn.
All right, I will untap, upkeep, move to my draw step. I will draw 2 additional to Sylvan Library. I am just going to draw the 1 and leave those 2 on top. I'm going to play my land for turn as a Misty Rainforest. I would like to sacrifice it and go get a Taiga. All right, then I'm going to play a Jeweled Lotus. You may draw.
I will draw my fishy.
I'm going to tap my turn Timber and play a Utopia Sprawl, targeting my Taiga.
Trigger on fishy.
You can draw.
I will draw a card off Mr. Gomorth.
I'm going to tap for 1 and play Birds of Paradise.
Okay.
I'm going to tap for 5, sacking Jeweled Lotus, and cast Roxanne.
Mm-hmm.
When Roxanne enters the battlefield, I get a Meteorite. That will be my Meteorite token. When it enters the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to any target, and it has tap to add 1 mana of any color.
I believe the Meteorite Entity is tapped as well.
Oh, you are correct. I'm sorry. It does enter tapped. Thank you. I'm going to deal 2 damage. It's crazy that that's randomly a 2/4.
Yeah.
Ragavan is giving him more mana.
Yeah.
I think I want to hit your loot, but I think hitting the Ragavan is correct because you could potentially get things to interact with him. So I will target the Ragavan.
Resolves.
I'm then going to pass my turn.
Untaps. Upkeep. Loot trigger. 2. 1. 2. Sylvan trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Put this card back.
Mhm.
Take 4. Play a command tower as land for turn. We're gonna float a colorless and do double green. Eternal Witness.
Okay.
And what do you have in your graveyard?
I have a Dockside in my graveyard.
Backside.
Seems good.
That's the
One,
most significant
2.
thing, yeah.
You have treasures?
I do not have any treasures right now, but I have 2 here.
2, 3, so it'll be 6. Card's name? 4, 5.
6.
Okay, no responses.
Dean?
No responses.
No responses.
Get back a Dockside.
All right.
I think that's the call. I'll use the colorless floating in a red. Play the Dockside.
Yep.
Responses to Vori?
No responses.
Pass priority.
Pass priority as well.
I will make how many treasures? Quite a few, I think.
I have
2.
3.
I have 3.
So
So-
8. That's scary.
Oh, I have 2. So 7.
7, sorry.
Sure.
Still scary.
Tap for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Cast Snap.
Sure.
Target Dockside.
Responses to Vori?
I can't do anything. Yeah.
Responses to
I
Dean?
will pass priority again.
Pass priority.
All right. Return
Trigger
Dockside.
on fish.
Yep. You have a fish trigger.
Hooray.
Turn this to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Untap 2 lands. Using 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Recast Dockside.
Responses to Vori?
Nope.
Results.
Pass on it.
Go 7 more.
Mm-hmm.
Go to 12. Cast an Eldritch Evolution. Sacrificing Eternal Witness.
Trigger on Remora.
Mm-hmm.
Draw a card.
Responses to Vori?
Pass priority.
5 or less.
Mm-hmm.
5 or less, yeah.
He probably gets a clone for Dockside.
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
Or if he has a face breaker that turns into raw cards,
I'm okay with passing priority.
passing on it.
Cool. Go for 5 or less.
Oh, the kitten.
Kitten.
The
Yeah.
kitten is pretty good.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Um,
That's an option for sure.
Kitten comes in. I'll cast this Lotus Petal that's in exile.
Trigger on
Roxanne.
Gamora.
Sure.
Okay, so on the Lotus Petal, you're targeting Dockside.
Yeah.
Yep.
Response is Tori.
Pass priority.
Pass priority.
Pass on it.
I'll go 7 more, go to 16.
Mm-hmm.
God, dude.
And then any responses to Lotus Petal, Tori.
No responses.
No responses.
Pass
I'll
on it.
crack 4/1 green, play this Carpet of Flowers, trigger Dockside. Or flicker
Yeah.
Dockside.
Responses to Carpet.
No responses.
Or responses to the Kitten trigger, sorry.
No responses.
No responses.
I'm good on it. And then no responses on Carpet as well, it seems.
I'll go to 15, 22.
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Overload of Cycrifts. Trigger Kitten. Flicker Dockside.
Trigger on fish.
Mm-hmm.
Draw a card.
Sure.
Responses to Kitten trigger.
No responses.
Responses to Kitten trigger.
No response to the kitten trigger.
Responding. Or you good. So you'll blink
21.
Dockside. Mm-hmm. And then responses to Cyclonic Rift, Tori.
No responses, unfortunately.
Responses.
I think I have to let this resolve. Yeah.
Okay.
Pass priority.
Pass priority.
I'll use 1 green. Cast a Wild Growth targeting Command Tower. Trigger Kitten. Flicker Dockside.
Responses to Kitten trigger.
No
Make
response.
nothing. I'm gonna pay 3.
Because now none of us are drawing cards.
Cast a Wheel of Fortune.
Well, that might change things.
Trigger Kitten. Flicker Soul Ring.
Okay. Responses.
Cards in hand, CJ?
2.
Okay.
Responses to Tori.
Nope.
I would like to cast Force of Will, pitching Mystic Remora.
Mm-hmm.
I'll hard cast a Force of Will.
Rough.
Show me a hard cast. I'll just go 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. And then Kitten trigger.
Kitten trigger will untap the Soul Ring.
Okay. Responses to Kitten trigger to Tori.
No response.
Responses to Dean.
No response.
That's good. Responses to Force of Will to Tori.
Might have respond to that now.
When you get a fresh grip.
Yeah, but I kind of like my hand.
I mean, that's reasonable.
I also like my hand of 20 cards.
To be fair, it also messes up all of them. So,
See if I can win next turn. Let me think about it real quick. If I do counter that.
I will say the card that's in my hand, you will not win next turn.
Yeah, it's probably Mind Break Trap. That's like the hard counter to your deck.
Yeah.
We also don't really want to give CJ 7 new cards with
Right.
the current engine he has right now.
Right.
I mean, Dockside,
Dockside is dead
anymore.
now.
Right.
So, like, I have
Still
17
have 17
treasures.
treasures, but yeah.
Alright, I'm going to cast Force of Will and
No
pitch
way.
Stella.
The triple force. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Real quick, any responses, Dean?
No responses.
I'll pass on it. Responses. All right. So Force of Will will counter Force of Will here, and then your Force of Will resolves, countering the wheel.
Yep.
I will. Foretell's 2, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Foretell that.
I see. Okay.
And I'll pass turn.
I don't even know what foretell cards there are, man.
Well, it's not Mind Break Trap. I'll tell you that.
yeah. I'll cast a Mana Crypt. Any responses?
No, sir.
Nope.
Nope. I don't think you can win this turn.
No. Okay. I kind of want this in graveyard, so I can untap the artifact. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'll cast the Twitch from exile.
Mm-hmm.
Any responses?
Pass on it.
I'll target my Mana Crypt to untap.
You draw a card as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, draw a card. I'll tap 3 mana to cast a.
Is it City of Brass you're tapping as well?
Yeah.
So you lose one.
Play Spellseeker.
Responses, Dean.
Resolves.
Pass
Or
priority.
pass priority, at least.
Yeah.
How do you have a minute for that?
He untaps the mana crypt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he untaps his mana crypt.
Sure. Spellseeker's good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know what I get, honestly. I get Crimson Wisps to my hand. It's the instant sorcery card, yep. And then I'll pass.
All right. Sure. All right. Untap, upkeep, before my draw step, I would like to tap 1 for a blue and cast this Mystical Tutor. Searching,
Fast priority.
That's priority.
searching for Yogwill.
No responses.
Who would like to cut?
You're good.
Good.
Draw a card for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would like to play this Watery Grave, paying 2 life.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to cast my Commander for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would like to cast Midnight, draw a card.
Trying to think. What artifacts do you have in play, Dean?
I would like to
He
pay
had a mana crypt.
my Mana Crypt.
No other colored sources, though, right?
I don't think he had one. Responses to mana crypt, I will be passing on it. I assume we were all passing on the midnight too. Yeah.
I would like to play this Hangerback Walker. Draw a
Responses
card.
to Hangerback Walker, I'll pass on it.
Me too.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Just checking.
I draw a card, dies.
Yep.
I'll play this Jeweled Lotus.
Responses to Jeweled Lotus, I'll pass on it.
I'll pass on
Pass.
Okay. That will be my turn. So I'm going to go to discard.
it. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, I got to discard 2 cards. So I'm going to discard Urza Saga and this Marsh Flats. Right, and I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
I should have got rid of the loot.
I have return command tower. I'm going to tap my turn timber and play Utopia Sprawl targeting Taiga.
Mm-hmm.
I'm then going to tap my Taiga for 2 green
Mm-hmm.
and play a Birds of Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll play an Elvish Mystic.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's all I can really do. I would like to pay 2 and replay Sylvan Library.
Sure.
And I will pass my turn.
Go to my turn. Untaps. Upkeep. Loot trigger. I have a creature, an artifact, enchantment. And so it's just 3. 1, 2,
Oh no.
3.
We did not see
I'll
those.
look at the top 3 cards.
We definitely did not want to see those.
Oh my god.
I'll take. Let's start off with a Noxious Revival. I will float a. We'll just use this. We won't even pay the life. We'll just play Noxious Revival.
Okay, you have a kitten trigger
I will flicker Dockside.
targeting Dockside. Any responses?
And my target's going to be Eternal Witness.
Should that be counter? I don't think so, right?
You should wait for whatever he's getting.
Yeah.
Okay, so no responses
Yeah,
to the
no
kitten trigger on the set.
Nope, no responses.
Okay, you're good to resolve kitten trigger
Sure.
to blink Dockside.
Yeah, so
I have
1,
3.
2, 5, 6. Go to 22.
Yeah, we kind of punted by refeeding into that. Unfortunate. All right, and then
Noxious Revival, good?
yeah, responses on Noxious Revival.
Can I see your graveyard?
He's said he wanted to Ewit, so he's probably going to get Ewit to then start blinking Ewit to get spells back.
Yeah, he has Eldritch Evolution. Molten Duplication. Worldly Tutor.
He can definitely do a lot this turn.
Yeah, it's pretty scary.
Should I wait, do you guys think? Or
No, I think if you're going to stop something, you need to stop his ability to get Ewit back, so probably this.
Okay.
Because the Burgee, J-Will, and Mana Vault don't give him access to that. You have no cards in hand, correct?
Nope.
No cards in hand. I don't know what
He
the
has a
foretell card is, but as it sits, he has no way to get that if this doesn't resolve.
Okay. Noxious Revival. I will cast a Muddled Mixture.
Sure.
Hard cast.
Yeah.
Responses to Muddle?
No responses.
Cool. All right.
He still gets the Jessica's Will, though.
Yeah.
I will cast the Jessica's Will.
Mm-hmm. Do you want a Burgie first?
I do
mean-
not want to do Berkey first. I have plenty of treasures and I have
Oh,
a
right, right.
Dockside.
Yeah.
I have my commander.
I guess that's fair.
Cards in everyone's hand.
7.
I have 4.
Not 7.
I'll
5.
get 7 red, and I will target Dean.
Yep.
I have a kitten trigger. I will flicker Dockside and
Responses to Kitten Trigger?
Nope.
No responses here?
make 6. I believe was the count.
Yep.
Mhm.
So go up to 828.
I have no more responses from here on out.
Yeah, you have.
Perhaps.
Okay. I
Exile
also
top
have
3.
nothing, so.
1,
So
2,
Bane.
3.
Oh.
So Manamo, Bloom Tender, and Born Upon a Wind.
I'm gonna cast Born Upon the Wind.
Sure.
Trigger Kitten. Flicker Dockside.
I feel like if that resolves,
I have no cards in hand.
Yeah, it's just whatever he draws off the board.
I guess that's fair. It's still really bad. Yeah, yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You can also cast Berg on the backside.
Backside.
But
But he
he
has
has to have
no
cards in
cards to
hand.
discard. Like, he
Except
could
for this
discard
card.
this card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna cast Bergie for the flip side.
Yeah.
Sure.
For 5 mana.
Yeah. Use 2 of those. 2 left over. Trigger Kitten. Flicker Dockside. Make 6 more.
Response sustained.
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna discard this Final Fortune and exile the top 2.
Okay.
Does Twin Flame copy any creature on the board or you control?
I believe it is you control. It is you control. He's got functionally infinite mana. He just needs card advantage.
Yeah.
Cast the Bloom Tender.
Have you played a lane this turn?
I did not play Manamo.
Mm-hmm.
So much mana.
The question is what to do with it.
Yeah, the answer is nothing, unfortunately.
You have one card in hand?
No cards in hand.
Tutor over here smirking like he's gonna win his turn.
I don't think so. I don't have an untapped, something to untap my thing with, so.
I mean, I'll just cast this. Flicker Dockside, make 6 more.
Mm-hmm. And target for Twin Flame?
We're gonna just choose Dockside.
Sure.
You got all the mana in the world, boys.
Mhm.
Nothing to do with it. Pass.
Time for me to win.
Lord.
Steal the game. Upkeep, roll for a crypt. Odds I will take damage. Evens I'll take damage.
Mm.
I'm safe.
That's called foresight.
I'll draw my card for turn. Play a Mox Amber. Play an Arid Mesa. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, this is exile. I should have played it, but oh well.
So 5, give it haste, then do nothing else. You know what? Okay. Stella.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Take 1 from City of Brass, cast an Arcade Signet.
Okay.
Trigger.
Stella was your second spell for the turn. You cast Mox Amber first.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that sucks. I'll just pass it.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep
I'll
trigger.
I'll
Okay.
crack this while it's your turn. I'll just crack it while it's your turn.
Going to roll for Mana Crypt. I do not take it because I'll have to take damage. And then I draw for card rune. Okay. Let's cook here. I'm going to play a Mox Opal.
Responses? I pass.
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 I'm going to tap 2 from Ancient Tomb, losing 2. 2 from Mana Crypt. And then tap the Opal for a black. So I have 1 floating colorless mana. And I'm going to cast Pitiless Plunderer.
Pass.
Mm-hmm.
No response.
I'm going to use the floating colorless, tap Water Grave for a black, and the City of Brass, lose a life. I'm going to cast Yogg Will.
Pass on that?
Yep.
You've cast your commander how many times this game?
Once from the command zone,
Mm-hmm.
because he got side-grifted.
Sure.
Okay.
Yoggville does exile itself upon resolution.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to play this Hangerback Walker.
I'll respond.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I'll
pass on
sacrifice
that.
6. I'm gonna delayed Fireball Blast, deal 5 damage to each creature and each player that is not me.
Mm.
Pass priority.
In response to the Hangerback Walker trigger?
In response to casting of the Hangerback.
Right. Yeah.
No trigger.
All right, I'm going to pitch this Cyclonic Rift, losing 1, and I'm going to Force of Will the Delayed Blast Fireball.
Mm-hmm.
That is exiled.
And to clarify for those viewing, unlike Underworld Breach where you are escaping and cannot pay 2 alternative costs for Force of Will, because he is not paying an alternative cost when casting it to Yawgmoth's Will, he is able to do that.
I have a Ken trigger. I'll just flicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8.
The walker's on the stack in case that was counted.
7.
Okay.
Walk resolves. Okay. I'm going to, it's going to draw a card off Satoru, and then it's going to die, so I get a Plunder treasure. I'm going to cast this Ugin's Conjurant. I'm going to draw a card. It dies, Plunder trigger, I get a treasure. I'm going to Vampiric Tutor.
You better not go down to 3 life, baby.
This goes on top. I'm going to cast Cryptic Trilbite from my graveyard, trigger Satoru, I draw a card, I make a treasure off of the Pitiless Plunder. I'm going to use 2 treasures, a blue and a blue, and I cast Phantasmal Image, entering as a dockside.
I'll respond to the ETB.
Yeah.
I'll sack Lotus Petal and 20 treasures.
Okay.
All blue mana.
So how many for the dockside trigger?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I have 3.
So 9 to 11, 12. 12 treasures plus the 1. So 13 treasures. Diabolic Intent. I'm going to additional cost, sacrifice the Memnite. I make a treasure. I'm going to search for a card and put it in my hand. I'm going to pay 2 treasures for 2 blue and cast Thassa's Oracle.
Sure.
In response to the ETB, I'm going to pay 2. And cast Tainted Pact. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4.
In response,
Yeah.
cast Crimson Wisps. Try to draw a card, maybe.
I'm going to pay 2 for Mental Misstep.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to exile down to 3 cards left in my deck. Off a Tainted Pact. These are exiled, right? And trigger on Thoracle. I have 3 cards with 4 devotion, so I win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
GG's.
GG's.
GG's. Man.
So I want to say congratulations to Dane. Not only was this his first time playing cEDH with us, I think this was also maybe his 3rd or 4th time ever playing cEDH in general, and he still managed to get the W, which was quite a feat. On top of that, I'm going to go ahead and award today's MVC, or Most Valuable Card, to Pitiless Plunderer. It was pretty close between that and Yawgmoth's Will, but Pitiless Plunderer, Dane and I both agreed, allowed him to get those extra sources of colored mana on turns that it really mattered, and pushed him a little bit over the edge to really allow him to get the win in the end. Hopefully you enjoyed the content, and we'll see you next week. I'm Wyatt, and this has been Wintuition MTG. Have a nice day.